Have you ever noticed that as soon as your head hits the pillow, your mind decides to throw a party and you're not on the guest list? One moment you're ready for sleep, and the next, you're replaying a conversation from 5 years ago, or a wave of sadness just washes over you for no apparent reason. It is like all the feelings you've kept bottled up during the day suddenly burst free. If you've ever found yourself staring at the ceiling, wondering why your emotions seem to hit so much harder at night, you're not alone. And I want to tell you right now, it's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign that you're human. Let's unpack this together. Why does nighttime feel like the emotional prime time? The simplest answer is quiet. Think about your average day. From the moment your alarm goes off, you're in motion. You're rushing to get ready, commuting, working, studying, taking care of family, running errands, scrolling through social media. Your brain is constantly processing external stimuli. It's like being in a loud, crowded room all day long. You are so busy navigating the noise and the people that you don't have a moment to check in with yourself. Your mind is in survival mode, focused on the next task, the next notification, the next demand on your attention. Then night comes. The house is quiet. The notifications stop buzzing. The world outside finally slows down. And for the first time all day, there are no distractions. It's just you and your thoughts. This sudden silence can be deafening. All those little worries, the subtle anxieties, the fleeting moments of sadness or frustration that you pushed aside during the day, they didn't just disappear. They were just waiting in the wings. Now that the stage is clear, they step into the spotlight. This phenomenon is deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. During the day, our prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for logical reasoning, decision-making, and emotional regulation, is highly active. It acts like a manager, keeping our impulses and emotions in check so we can function effectively. But as the day winds down and we get tired, our prefrontal cortex starts to clock out. It's like the boss has gone home for the day. Without that strong executive control, our more primitive emotional brain, the amygdala, gets a little more freedom. The amygdala is our brain's alarm system, responsible for processing feelings like fear, anxiety, and sadness. So when the logical manager is off duty, the emotional alarm system can become much more sensitive and a lot louder. A small worry that you easily dismissed at 2 p.m. can feel like a full-blown catastrophe at 2 a.m. There's another scientific layer to this: cortisol, our primary stress hormone. Cortisol levels naturally peak in the morning to help us wake up and get going, and they gradually decrease throughout the day, reaching their lowest point around midnight. You'd think low stress hormones would mean less stress, right? But it's a bit more complex. When cortisol levels are low, our body's response to other things, including our own thoughts, can change. Some research suggests that this hormonal shift can make us more susceptible to negative thinking loops. Without the daytime levels of cortisol to keep everything on an even keel, our emotional balance can feel a little more precarious. So you're lying in bed, your brain's logical manager is tired, your emotional alarm system is on high alert, and your stress hormones are at a low ebb. It's the perfect storm for what I call nighttime rumination. Rumination is the act of getting stuck on a thought or a problem, replaying it over and over in your head without ever reaching a solution. It's like a hamster on a wheel, running endlessly but going nowhere. During the day, if a negative thought pops up, you might be able to say, "I don't have time for this," and move on. But at night, with nowhere to go and nothing to do, that thought can grab hold and refuse to let go. The content of these nighttime thoughts is often very personal. It could be regret about past mistakes, anxiety about the future, feelings of loneliness, or a sense of inadequacy. Because you're physically alone and it's dark, these feelings can feel incredibly isolating. You might start to believe you're the only person in the world who feels this way, which only amplifies the distress. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "What's wrong with me? Why can't I just turn my brain off and sleep?" But again, I want to gently remind you, you are not breaking down. You are simply finally hearing yourself. These feelings are messages from your inner self trying to get your attention. So what can we do about it? How do we navigate these intense nighttime emotions without letting them hijack our peace and our sleep? The goal isn't to eliminate these feelings entirely. That's impossible and unhealthy. The goal is to learn how to listen to them, manage them, and create a sense of safety for yourself. First, let's talk about creating a buffer zone between your busy day and your sleep time. You can't expect to go from 100 miles per hour to 0 in an instant. Your mind needs time to decelerate. An hour or so before you plan to sleep, start a wind-down routine. This means putting away the screens. The blue light from phones and laptops messes with your melatonin production, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. But more than that, the content we consume, the news, social media, work emails, keeps our brains in that active, problem-solving, and often anxious state. Instead, fill that buffer zone with calming activities. Read a physical book, something gentle, not a thriller. Listen to a calming podcast or some soft instrumental music. Take a warm bath or shower. The slight drop in your body temperature after you get out signals to your brain that it's time for rest. Gentle stretching or yoga can also help release physical tension that you've been holding in your body all day, which in turn can help release mental tension. The second strategy is to externalize your thoughts. When thoughts are swirling around in your head, they feel huge and overwhelming. Getting them out can shrink them down to a manageable size. A powerful tool for this is journaling. Keep a notebook by your bed. Before you try to sleep, do a brain dump. Write down everything that's on your mind, the worries, the to-do list for tomorrow, the random memories, the heavy feelings. Don't worry about grammar or making it perfect. The point is to transfer the thoughts from your mind onto the paper. Once they're written down, your brain can relax a little, knowing they've been captured and won't be forgotten. It's like telling your mind, okay, I've got this. You can rest now. For the feelings specifically, try to name them. Instead of just feeling a vague cloud of bad, ask yourself, is this sadness? Is it fear? Is it disappointment? Is it loneliness? Putting a name to an emotion is the first step in understanding and taming it. You could even write a letter to your anxiety or your sadness, acknowledging its presence without letting it take over. Dear anxiety, I see you're here tonight. I know you're trying to protect me, but I am safe right now and I need to rest. This simple act of acknowledgement can be incredibly powerful. It changes the dynamic from you fighting against the feeling to you coexisting with it. A third technique, especially for when you're already in bed and the rumination has started, is to practice mindfulness and gentle breathing. Instead of fighting the thoughts, just observe them. Imagine them as clouds passing in the sky or leaves floating down a stream. You don't have to grab onto them or follow them. Just watch them come and go. This creates a little bit of distance between you and your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. Combine this with a simple breathing exercise. A great one is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. The long exhale is key, as it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, our body's rest and digest system. It's a direct physiological signal to your body that it's safe to calm down. Repeat this a few times. It gives your mind something concrete and soothing to focus on instead of the worry spiral. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, let's talk about self-compassion. On these tough nights, be kind to yourself. Don't add self-criticism to the pile of difficult emotions. Your mind isn't trying to sabotage you. It's trying to process your life. These nighttime feelings are often pointing to unmet needs or unresolved issues from your day. Maybe you felt unheard in a meeting, or you're missing a loved one, or you're worried about a future event. The night is just when your mind finally has the space to deliver the message. Instead of thinking, I'm so weak for feeling this way, try reframing it. My mind is working hard to process my day. It's okay to feel this. This feeling is valid. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a close friend who was struggling. Maybe put a hand on your heart and offer yourself some comforting words. It might feel silly at first, but this physical act of self-soothing can be incredibly grounding. Remember, your nighttime emotional world isn't a flaw. It's a feature of being a thoughtful, feeling human being. It's a sign that you have a rich inner life. By creating a buffer zone, externalizing your thoughts, practicing mindfulness, and treating yourself with compassion, you can learn to navigate these moments with more grace and less distress. You can turn what feels like a nightly battle into an opportunity for self-discovery and healing. You're not breaking down at night. You're just finally getting the quiet you need to listen. If these feelings consistently overwhelm you and disrupt your life, please consider reaching out to a mental health professional. They can provide you with tools and support tailored to your specific needs. You don't have to go through this alone. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope this brought you some comfort and clarity. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more content on health and wellness. Sweet dreams and take good care of yourself.